All right, guys, welcome back to the Bean Boys podcast. Today we're gonna do conspiracy theories, and I hope you guys enjoy. All right, go ahead. We're gonna start with the flat Earth conspiracy,
Theories.
and and, and just so y'all know, me and Daryl just got done playing Fall Guys, and we made a drinking game out of that. So me and him is definitely gone right now for sure.
John, you're not gone. You barely took a shot.
Motherfucker, I just
know.
took
Barely.
like 4 in a row
Barely.
while we were waiting for you to eat a salad. You could suck my dick.
4 in a row.
Not
See-
even kidding. Like my bottle's almost gone.
The snail's eating a salad instead of drinking.
I know,
Right.
right? That's
What
messed
the
up.
hell?
Fucking snail.
Gonna be
Yeah.
healthy or what?
We should
Yeah, I am.
exterminate
But-
them all.
And anyways, so like, talking about flat Earth, like so there's people that believe that NASA and all that shit's fake, and that instead of our Earth being like a sphere, it's like a plane, like a flat plane, or some people believe that it's like a snow globe almost. So like we live in like a dome or something like that.
So kind of like that Simpsons episode where they're like in a fucking dome.
Yeah, have you
'Cause
seen
they
that
had, like,
movie,
sick-
of the Truman Show? Have you seen that shit?
Nah, I don't think I ever seen it.
Has anybody seen that movie, The Truman
have.
Show?
Uh,
Yeah, it's like where he's like in a TV show and like he's like being lied to by like everyone in his whole world is like actors. So I mean, it's similar to that, like where they believe that like we live in a dome and
yeah.
like NASA's lying so that
all your
and, like,
friends or acquaintances.
well like
fucking-
yeah, no, it's not like that, but like I just believe that we live in a dome, but like or like on a flat Earth, and then they think that like it ends, like there's an ending to our planet somewhere that will just fall off the edge, or some of them believe that it just goes on forever, like
So
it's just
there's
an
n-
infinite plane.
So like Earth is like the fucking galaxy where it just never ends. So they could
Right, yeah, like
there's
when
some
you go to
untapped
it-
land that we never fucking seen.
It's like Castle Miner Z.
Right.
It keeps going on forever.
What the fuck?
Right, pretty much. But
Do they have any like good facts though, like solid facts that actually make people kind of believe towards their claim, or is it just like stupid like
so like what they try
hillbillies
to
in the corner
say
like,
is like,
"It's flat
well,
Earth."
like what they like try to show pictures of like stuff that NASA has like put out,
So-
and they try to say that like, oh, it's photoshopped or whatnot. Like they try to say all this stupid stuff that just doesn't make sense. But
So pretty much the moon pretty much is fake, like that we never landed on the moon. Is that what you're getting at, or
That's
is
a
it
whole
just,
different conspiracy right there.
Is it?
right,
Well, I thought like
Yeah.
since they thought it was like flat Earth and like NASA is fake, I figured since like that would be tied together, kind of. Since
yeah.
NASA
Well,
is
well,
fake,
well, like
apparently
they
never
believe that
landed
they're
on the
lying
moon.
to us. Like they believe that NASA is like a fake organization to try to like, I don't know if they're trying to like spread like propaganda, like to try to like draw our attention away from like what's really going on, like the corruption. I don't really know like what
Yeah. Another,
like what their agenda is behind it.
yeah, another
Gotcha.
another theory I've heard of, like about the flat Earth is that like Antarctica and the North Pole, they're really the outer banks of where we live, and you have to get past like the polar ice caps to get to the next continents that are out
Fuck.
there.
Yeah.
And then on those continents where, like past Antarctica and past the North Pole, like there's secret civilizations that live there that run our world.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
It's crazy. I haven't heard that one before, but yeah, just
So
you know that like there was a guy that he was a flat earther and he was like an old dude. He built his own rocket, right?
yeah, I heard about that. Didn't he pass away because he
They made a
died?
movie about that, right?
Pretty sure they had a
video of it.
show.
There's a
was a
video. No, there's
show.
a video of him like because he would like shoot himself up to like the stratosphere
Yeah, I thought it
and
was
like
a
try to
show
get
that they did.
pictures.
Here, I'm better look.
He would like try to get pictures of like the Earth from like really high up to prove that it was flat and that it wasn't like it didn't like curve. And then
Yeah.
like he made a rocket and he shot himself up, and then it the parachute didn't deploy, and then he fell down and just crashed and died instantly. Like there's a video of it, like where he like fell down and just hit the ground.
God damn.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
actually, that's not true. Apparently, it could be. I don't know. This article I'm reading right now could be fake, but it says Mad Mike was the guy's name, and it says he wasn't trying to prove flat Earth theory on ill-fated homemade rocket launch.
Oh, so he was just trying to like, he was just trying to
He was just
go
trying
up
to make his own
space or something?
rocket. Yeah, something.
Oh,
It was like
Well,
it says right here, following the tragic death of Mad Mike Hughes, revisit the real reason why he launched himself into the air aboard his homemade steam rocket. So it was a steam rocket, knowing how risky the stunt was. So it was a stunt. And this past weekend, which was forever ago, it says February 22. It doesn't say the year. It says Hughes, 64, a daredevil, an amateur rocketeer. I love that. Rocketeer. So is that what you call NASA, like professionals, rocketeers?
That's what you call me when I play Rocket League, bro.
Yeah, okay. All right, it says he tragically died during the launch while filming for Science Channel show. So it was a show called Homemade Astronauts. And it says Hughes was
Oh, yeah,
attempting
I
to
didn't know that.
launch to 5,000 feet into the air, which is 1.5 kilometers, on private property near somewhere in California. He built the rocket himself with the help of his partner, Waldo Stakes, as part of the show on the Science Channel, and then set out to highlight amateur teams working to reach incredible altitudes. That's all it was, honestly.
huh. Okay.
But I swear that
it's
there's
a-
another one though. But
It sounds like, but like that sounds like something a flat earther would do. Though.
But I swear I've seen because this guy, he looks like a normal dude, not a normal dude, but like a guy that would be a daredevil, you know, like the one that I saw forever ago of a guy trying to do the rocket thing. It was like a flat earther, he was like kind of a hillbilly or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like what I mean by
Huh.
hillbilly, I'm talking about like the long hair, like Jesus, and a long beard, and he had like a cowboy hat with like a fucking piece of wheat in his fucking mouth.
All right, like an OG like red.
Yeah, but I
Right.
don't see that anywhere. So, but they have a video, honestly, of him launching himself.
No
That,
way.
Huh? Yeah, it was an old dude. He had like.
Yeah, I can
pretty sure.
show everybody
Yeah.
here. I'll share my screen.
But anyways, so like going on that.
Well, hold on. Let me show everybody this real quick. This is
Okay.
what we just talked about. Let me know when all of y'all joined in so I can show you. All right, Chase, you in?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Daryl, you in?
I'm in here.
Let's go ahead and
Blake,
play
you
it.
in?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the. He's not a flat earther though, but. But this is kind of crazy though. Damn, he actually
It's
got
like-
up there fucking high, bro.
Yeah, was that the one where the
That's
dude's like
sketchy.
recording it from the ground and it shows it go up and then it
Yeah.
comes down and just hits the ground and he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh my
I'm not gonna
gosh,
show-
Oh my god!"
Yeah,
That's the one I
He got
saw.
up pretty high. Yeah, that's that one. He got up pretty high, but I don't want to show. 'Cause-
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
good. It doesn't show it though. Like it just shows it hit the
Yeah.
ground. And it doesn't even show it hit the ground. It like kind of
Yeah, I
it's
get
like
you.
kind of obscure.
But yeah.
He was
So-
on that rocket.
So what are flat earthers like good claims? Like, is there any?
So like what they I've seen where they've tried to claim that like because like there's a test that you can do, right? And it's where like you sail, so you like you put someone with like a camera on like the beach, right? And then you sail out into the ocean. And
Yeah.
because the earth is curved, you like you disappear. Like you start going down further down, like from the from the observer on the beach or whoever's like looking at the ship as it goes out into the ocean, the farther it goes, it'll just disappear because the Earth is curved. So they're going on, so they're like literally being covered up by the curvature of the Earth.
Yeah.
So and like they try to say that that's fake and that they like you read all these stories and like these stories where like the flat earthers do the test and like, oh, it didn't curve, look, and then people will like go and do the test and be like, yeah, no, that it did curve, like I don't see the ship anymore. It's crazy. But like they have their own convention and everything, and then it's insane. Like they have like conventions every year where like a bunch of people will come together, and like it's not just like flat earth, it's like all conspiracy theories like just come there and like gather and like talk about them. And I've seen some videos of it and it's crazy, it looks insane. But yeah, I mean, like I haven't seen any like proof. Like I've watched like a lot of videos on it and I haven't seen any proof where like they can actually prove that it's real. Like they just say that it's real. But they
Yeah.
have nothing to like there's no actual like scientific evidence.
I've seen
I
a
don't
bunch of
know.
I've seen a bunch of videos where they try to prove it and they disprove themselves.
Right, yeah, they just
Yeah.
disprove themselves, or like they'll just like they'll be like, oh, they'll like say, oh, it is because this reason, and then like that's just like not factually true at all. Like it's just not even true at all. That's like it doesn't work like that. And so I don't know, like it's just hilarious. And I'm trying to think of like what else I've seen from Flat Earth. Um
Yeah, every time I've like heard somebody, I never met somebody that actually like believes in the flat Earth shit, but I think I've like heard people talking about that I know of, like talking about how crazy these people are.
right. Well, I
But
mean,
yeah,
I think what it really is like for people to like to get attention, I really do think that's what it is. Like to get attention, that they like want to believe in something, like be a part of a group, like be a part of something. And I guess they just like, I don't know, be like a snowflake or something. I don't know.
yeah.
Something like that.
All right, so there's the flat earther conspiracy theory. Let me know what y'all guys think in the comments. We're gonna move on from that one though. Unless does anybody have anything to say about that? Like
Gonna
Daryl or
make some
Chase?
flat earthers mad.
Ah, fuck them. Fuck them.
Yeah, like I said,
Hey, well, I've seen like where they try to like prove like, because there's people that have like, that are actual scientists, and like flat earthers will try to prove the scientists wrong. And like, and they like come up with this like, scientific equation of like why the earth isn't round. And like the scientists are just like, dude, like I have an equation that literally just proves that wrong. Like you're doing the math wrong,
Yeah, math
It's
doesn't
just
lie.
right. So it's like, I mean, like until you can show evidence that is actually proven, like, and is actually, studied and
Don't
accepted
they?
by the
I
scientific
mean,
community, like,
that's what I'm thinking. Like, if they don't think the Earth is round, like, what about the moon and all the other planets in the solar system? Do they? Because I've heard they also don't even think those are like even there or like even orbit the same way. They think
I
they.
think like I can't remember exactly what it is I believe is everything to do with like space. I think that they think that it's like like some people believe, I'm pretty sure like this is right, but like that there's separate planes, right? So it's like we live in a bubble where it's like flat, and then there'll be like a bubble right next to us that's flat. And like so what we're looking at like up in the sky are other flat objects. You get what I'm saying? Like the moon is flat or
Like
something
a
like that.
skybox. It's a video
Yeah, it's
game.
like a skybox, right? Yeah, it's like everything is like 2D, but like pretty much like what you're looking at. Even though
Yeah.
like you could prove that the planets are like, are orbiting, like they're like, turning, and you can like prove it because like it'll turn and there'll be a different, like landmark or a different, object on the planet every day. Like you look at it as it moves and stuff like that. And I don't know. I just don't know how you can prove that, like, and say that all those people are lying. Like, and like, what is like what are those people gaining from lying though? Like, like what are they?
I don't know.
It just doesn't make sense. Like
They
all
Control.
want to
these
prove
people,
something, right? I don't know.
They're controlling
right?
us, bro. They're controlling
They
us.
are, bro.
I'm looking at this. I'm
We
looking
were
at these
wrong the whole
conspiracies,
time.
bro. The
Dude.
chemtrails.
The chemtrails.
Do you see this
Bro,
list right here that Sean's streaming right now?
have you seen the weather machine? Have you heard of
Yeah.
that?
I've heard of that. HARP.
I've actually seen
HARP.
it. I don't know if the video was real, but they were like pumping like steam. It was like a giant machine that like was pumping steam into the atmosphere. And I don't know like what it's for or like any of that
Apparently
kind
they
of
can
stuff.
control
But,
weather with it.
right.
Cause
Well, I mean, like
disasters.
Well,
Well, I
maybe
mean, like,
it's
there's a
to like help like the ozone layer or whatever from the sun from fucking beaming on us and shit. Because you know how everybody like the global warming and all that shit. Like that's one conspiracy. Well, I honestly think global warming is real. Like just because how crazy the temperatures have been. But there are some people that don't believe. Like I don't know. What do y'all guys think about that one?
Man, I definitely feel like it's been getting hotter.
That's what
Yeah.
I
I
feel
mean,
like.
I mean,
I believe that like that pollution does, mess up our like our environment and stuff like that. I believe that it in like areas that are polluted, like it messes up the ozone layer, and I think that, it does, cause like UV rays and stuff to come in, but I don't know if it's happening as fast as they're saying. I mean, I haven't done a whole lot of research into it, but I know like I mean, it has been getting hotter, but then again, like it does move in cycles. Like it gets hot. I mean, I'm not just talking about like winter and summer, like the Earth act, like the way that it like tilts and shit like that.
Hmm?
Like it actually gets hotter. Like it'll cycle like every like 100 years or something. Like I don't know like the exact number, but it does cycle.
Yeah.
Like it gets hotter and colder. Like that's why those like the ice age and all that shit. Like
Is
it'll
that
get colder.
also is that a like another conspiracy theory? Like, is the Earth constantly like after so many years, like does the Earth tilt even a little bit more like every so often? Does that make sense? Like, I'm talking
You
about
mean like
like if you know
it just
how
keeps rotating?
yeah, like what if it like just kept going like to the left or whatever? We're already at an angle, but I'm saying like, is there like a conspiracy theory of like the planet just keeps fucking turning like over like over like 500 years or something like that? I don't know. I'm just saying, speaking out my ass here.
I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I've heard of something about that, like where, like we could get thrown off of our orbit. I don't know if that's a conspiracy theory or if that's actually like a real hypothesis that like scientists, have thought up. But I've heard like eventually like we could be thrown out of like the solar system, like if we keep moving away. I'm not exactly sure,
I got
but
you.
if you look it up or something, you might find something about it.
Oh yeah, and did y'all hear? Speaking of like space and all that shit, did y'all hear about what NASA's attempting to do to a asteroid? Apparently,
What?
and apparently they're actually gonna
Oh,
like
nuke
try
it?
to yeah. Apparently, I don't know if they're nuking it, but I think they're gonna try to destroy it. I don't know if they're using a nuke, but I think they're gonna try to destroy it. Apparently, it's gonna be streamed like tomorrow, something like that.
Destroy what?
It's gonna be streamed tomorrow? Are you kidding me? I haven't heard about that.
I can't remember. I heard somewhere. I don't remember where, but I remember them like saying NASA is gonna try to explode a asteroid. Like it's far away. I forgot. Here, I'm gonna look it up and see if I can find it.
I think I've heard it. I've heard of that.
I haven't heard about that one. I mean, I've heard of it. I don't know if it's happening.
It's called Dart Spaceship Slam it into an asteroid. How to watch. Can y'all see it right now, or is it still on the other thing that I have up?
It's still in the other thing.
Okay, hold on. So y'all can see it. See this right here. That's what I was talking about.
Dart. Ne-
Well, they're trying to redirect it like it's a test.
About to crash a spacecraft into an asteroid.
Yep.
Jesus.
So when is that supposed to happen?
I can click and look. Let's see if they say anything about it. 7:14 Eastern time on Monday. So Monday, yeah, tomorrow at 7 p.m.
Sheesh.
All right. It's gonna be televised around 6 p.m. is when they're gonna start it.
I haven't watched the news
Crazy.
in so long. I
Let's
didn't
watch
Isn't
it.
that crazy though? Like
Let's
they're
stream
I'm
it
glad.
tomorrow.
I'm glad they're trying something like that, like for the safety of humanity, obviously. Like just in case like something like that was to hit
So what if
Earth.
it fails though? Is it just a test? Oh, it's just a
Yeah,
test.
it's just a test. Yeah, it's not like a actual like something's coming to us. It's like just a test out there in space.
It
that they're gonna
fails and
try.
then it redirects the asteroid to us.
Yo, what if we whiff the asteroid and miss it?
Mm.
Well, it'll be fine. Like it's a test. Like it's far out in space. It's not coming to Earth. So
Right.
It does come to
they
Earth.
just want to see what's gonna happen when they try.
Yeah, they just head straight to Earth.
That's what I'm saying.
Right. That's what I. That's what I
Let's see what
said
happens.
as well.
It's
And
a test,
like,
but it's gonna redirect it on our
Like,
course.
right. Like,
Like
what
it
if
wasn't,
it
wasn't gonna originally hit us, but now it is.
like what if they like break it the like a million pieces and like half
I
of
know,
that
right?
fucking
That's,
thing
that's
comes
what, that's
to
what I
us.
was thinking about.
But I mean, I believe in our like
Or
our
Space
NASA
Force.
team, honestly, because like they're like the best engineers in the world. Like they invented so many different things for us that we use in our daily lives that we don't even know. Like, if you look it up, you'll know. But like, I'm pretty sure like they built like forever ago. They're the ones that built the like the battery pack to the drill when you use a drill or whatever. Like you used to have like a cord and plug that shit up, but now I'm pretty sure NASA's the ones that developed where you don't, so they could send it up to space. Obviously, whenever they're working on their shit, like they're the ones that develop that type of stuff.
But you know what? Another conspiracy theory, like speaking of that, is that the capacitor, you know, like the capacitors in the in computers, like those little it look like little cylinders that they put on chips on like a motherboard.
Yeah.
You know, like those little cylinders that have wires that run to them. They say that like we invented those like super quickly, like we advanced technology super quickly.
Yeah. See,
know,
this
like
is
during-
getting
during
into
the time.
my theory that I was going to talk about.
Go for it.
Uh-huh. Go for it, yeah.
Okay, so apparently, I want to say the 1940s or around that time, President Eisenhower apparently signed a treaty with like interdimensional beings or aliens or whatever in exchange for their technology. But what we had to give them was like a couple of human beings for them to experiment on. But we get their
That's good.
technology. And I thought it was pretty interesting because if you look back then around like the 50s where we like we didn't have really impressive technology at all, and then out of nowhere
Right.
we just get all this like really like amazing stuff.
Yeah, no, you're right. It like advanced so quickly. Like that's why people
Yeah.
like we look back because I mean think about it. Like what have we really developed that has been that significant in the past? You know, let's just say
No,
like 20, 30 years.
yeah, we haven't had a jump like that ever since that. Like nothing. Like how come we haven't had a jump like that again?
I don't know. I feel like there might be some that you just don't know of though. Like
Oh, yeah.
I know there's like a bunch of like significant jumps that we've had, like not just space, but just like health in general. Like I'm pretty sure there's been like some breakthroughs that
I
we
mean,
just
that's
hadn't heard
definitely a
of.
lot, but I bet like we got a lot of that stuff from reverse engineering, like their technology.
Yeah, I'd say the past 100 years have been crazy compared to the past 2,000 years.
Yeah.
Insane.
Right.
Like you
Well, think
think
Well,
about it though. Like,
biblical
well, you
times.
gotta think. I
all
bet they
we've
said the same thing though. Like back then, like during like the medieval times or whatever. I bet motherfuckers like as soon as they like invented the musket, they were like, "What the fuck is this? Like this is the future."
yeah,
Like,
like gunpowder and stuff like that.
yeah,
But I mean, think about it though. Like since computers have come out, like computers and like electronics and stuff like that have come out, like all we've really kind of just been riding that out. Like and we
Yeah,
like we
because
kind of like we've been optimizing it and like making it more efficient, like cell phones and stuff like that. But it hasn't been like as crazy as like the invention of the computer and like the capacitor and all that stuff that led us to where we are right now, honestly. Like,
yeah,
but then like
I think they said like a radio in like the 1950s had like 3 transistors, and now we got like stuff that has like billions of them.
right, yeah, yeah, is it the transistor or is it the
I
or
think the
is it the
transistor.
capacitor?
Yeah, I think it's probably both of them, honestly.
I know, like, because like what the capacitor does is it like stores like electricity in it, and and then like it uses it when you know need to like power up like your computer from like say like if the if it's like not plugged up, like how like the motherboard it boots from BIOS, like it can boot from BIOS, uh, and it stores like memory in it. Like I don't know if you guys know, but like it can like
Nope.
store like a little bit of memory in the motherboard without it even being plugged in. And then like you have to actually take the battery out of your motherboard
Yeah, the
as like a
CMOS.
little battery. Yeah, CMOS, yeah. And that's like what stores that energy and stuff. It's really complicated and it's like crazy that that they came up with those ideas, you know.
Like I heard about the conspiracy before, and then I was on Facebook just watching, random videos, and this dude comes on. I don't remember his name, but he's like, they like recording him. He's like giving like a speech or like talking in a conference room, and um, he was talking about basically what we're talking about, but a lot better. And he was talking about like the aliens. Apparently, Eisenhower signed the treaty with the aliens, and we get their technology, and then they get to learn about us. And he said something like in 2029, the treaty like disbands, and it's supposed to like I don't know what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to like either take over or it kind of leads into like the new world order shit where like they kill like billions of the population and
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
as part of the deal with it. And the guy, I was reading in the comments to see what people were saying about this because I like to read comments. And
Yeah.
and the guy in the video that was talking about this, like apparently like used to work in the military for him and used to like be at bases and shit. That's how he like found out
Mhm.
about this stuff. And they said like after he had that conference, like the night after they found him like strangled to death in his hotel room. Like
It
after he
sounds
was
like
talking about it.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. That's
So
and that's like another thing, like speaking of like people getting like assassinated, like JFK and wasn't his brother or something like that, we're like gonna release some information. I don't know if it
Yeah.
was gonna be
we're taken out.
yeah, I don't know if it was like what the information was, if it was supposed to like,
It had something to do with the
uh
CIA. He was gonna
yeah, it was gonna
release shit in the government.
here I got that pulled up. If you want me to, I can talk
yeah,
about
that's a
it.
big conspiracy too. Which one are you
The
do you have
JFK
pulled
one.
up?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
if you
says.
want to talk about it.
It says. Yeah, we can do it. Fuck it. It says. John F. Kennedy was shot in 1963 in Dallas. And but did Lee Harvey Oswald act alone? Is what it was saying, or was there a second gunman or the grassy, on the grassy
Grassy
knoll?
knoll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These questions are the gateway to a vast arena of conspiracy theories that have spawned endlessly speculation and hundreds of books, articles, and films. It didn't help that Lee Harvey Oswald was murdered in the basement of Dallas Police headquarters while surrounded by police officers only 2 days after the assassinations. And by a gun with ties to the mob, the whole thing stuck, people figured. Plenty of shadowy culprits have been suggested as the masterminds of the Kennedy assassination. Castro's government, or maybe anti-Castro's activists, or organized crime, or the CIA, or Vice President Johnson, or, well, the thing about the president is it turns out they have a lot of enemies. The Warren Commission report produced by the official investigation into the Kennedy's death found no evidence of conspiracies, though plenty of theories still flourish. That's what it says.
It's just one of those,
That's
bro.
crazy.
That's one of those theories that we will probably never figure it out.
Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy stuff. I had something I was wanting to talk about.
Hmm.
Shit, I forgot what it was. Here, Daryl, what were you want to talk about? I want to think about it while you go ahead and do your.
I mean,
There, which one were you? Illuminati.
Illuminati, chemtrails.
Yeah, I know. Lizard people. What about that
No,
one?
I'll tell you about what about QAnon, bro. We know about Q.
Which one's that one about? I can't remember.
QAnon.
What
It was
about
like he
oh,
Oh, that's like
posted.
anonymous. Is that
I
what you're talking
mean,
about?
I mean, they're an anonymous. It's an anonymous person. Q. He supposed like he posted in the 4chan about like the high elites, you know,
Mm-hmm.
like gathering up children. Like there's like it's like 500,000 kids that go missing like
The
globally every year.
adrenochrome or whatever the hell it's called.
Yeah, adrenochrome. They harvest like
I,
young
I
kids'
don't know
blood.
everything about that.
Oh, you haven't? I
me
heard
either.
about it. Daryl,
They
you
har-
want something?
yeah, I'm about to get strangled, bro.
No, you good.
About to get strangled.
It'll be an accident the way they kill you.
Yeah, for sure. I don't have a gun, so you guys just remember
Yeah, I
that.
got you, Daryl. Don't worry.
Oh, he's talking about how like QAnon. It's a pretty far out there conspiracy. You know,
Right.
it's about
I just
he
don't know the
was
details about it.
he was pushing for Donald Trump. He was saying Donald Trump was trying to fight all these elites. You know, and all these elites were having a child sex ring.
Oh yeah, like Jeffrey Epstein and all that shit.
harvesting. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein, all those. There's so many conspiracies about Jeffrey Epstein, Q, Trump. All those people connected.
Yeah, that kind of it's funny because it connects with the one I was talking about too. Because apparently the aliens like the adrenochrome or whatever,
Mhm.
Yeah,
the adrenaline gland or whatever. I can't remember.
like when
Oh
young
yeah,
kids
because we know
are
like yeah, isn't that?
they're-
Well, no, I'm thinking of it's not like that part of your brain that has DMT in it.
No, it's adrenaline. Like, isn't it?
Oh, like adrenaline.
yeah, it's
It
like
might be that.
it supposedly the conspiracy is when you take that it helps you not age, it helps you stay younger, and all the
Mm.
elites in Hollywood, like the biggest of the biggest people that you see on TV every day, they harvest that from like I said, there's like 500,000 kids that go missing globally every year. Like they just without
Yeah.
a trace don't know what happened to them, or they find them
Yeah,
fucking
you see
dead
like the
somewhere.
posters at Walmart, like every like Walmart you go to, there's like a whole board of like missing kids,
Yeah, yeah, it's
Mhm.
every
Like
year.
and they're like different ones like every time you go up there.
And you usually like a lot of them are not like the perpetrators not
Found.
brought to justice.
Right.
Unsolved
Like
mystery.
Y'all be finding
unsolved.
some scary ass conspiracy theories. What the fuck? Got me over here tripping.
I mean, you think about it though, honestly, like no, like you think about it though, like you see all that, like, is there really people that are just like kidnapping these people and like what are they like what is like just to like just like pedophiles just to like
Yeah, I mean
do
that
like
was the whole thing with
that kind of stuff?
Jeffrey
Well,
Epstein's
sex
island. You know,
trafficking, you know?
I
that
mean, I
was
guess yeah, that's true, but I
Pretty
mean, like you
sure.
think like for the amount of people that is happening to, like,
yeah, sex
I mean, it
trafficking
does
is big.
it does raise other questions too.
It's big in countries like not like ours, like the Middle East. You know,
Oh, that's
Right.
all these
no.
countries that don't have like real good governments put together. You
Yeah.
know, as President
Hmm.
Trump would say, shithole countries. Like child sex rings, they happen here for sure. You know, probably like a bare minimum. Like that shit gets sniffed out.
I'm about to
But
say
countries
even
like that,
even here we have it because I know South Carolina has like a big issue with it.
yeah,
Like
yeah. I
if you
mean,
look up the like
it's
number
happening.
one in the US or whatever, I think South Carolina's like up there. And it's sad.
Yeah, it definitely happens everywhere across the world. But in
Yeah.
some parts of the world, it's way worse.
Right. It's because there's no one, punishing those people. It's actually like, you know, like they get,
Like we rather fight it about fucking gas and shit like that. The fuck?
well, it's because like over there in those countries, like it's actually, like it's such a big thing over there that they just like turn their like they don't like they turn their head, like they just don't look, like, they just don't care, right?
Or
Because there's so
paid to
many
turn their
people.
head.
They
Right,
get
that's what I'm
paid
saying.
off.
Like they're
You
paid
know,
off, right? That's what I'm saying, right?
the riches of the rich in that country. You know, they can
It's
pay
because they're part
any
of it, right?
part. They can pay any part of the government off. You know, you could be a rich ass motherfucker and move to one of these poor ass countries and basically run it behind the scenes. You know,
Right. Yeah.
Hmm.
you can do that. Like it's fucked up,
It's crazy. But
but anyways, Jeffrey Epstein. You know, that was a big part of the QAnon thing. You know, how he
mm-hmm.
got
Oh,
killed.
really?
When he got killed, there was so much shit going on, taking people's attention
Attention
away from.
away.
Yeah, like Jeffrey Epstein. You know, a lot of
Yeah,
people
like
forget
what all
about.
was going on? Was it did COVID just drop when that
There was
happened?
COVID, the presidential elections, fucking Amber Heard and Johnny Depp. You know, there was so much shit going on in the news
I'm not
that people kind of forgot about them.
I say
And
that
then,
even turned into a conspiracy theory, didn't it? The fucking COVID with the 5G.
yeah, there was, bro. There's too many. There's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many conspiracy theories.
There is, bird.
Yeah.
I'm looking at like a couple right now. I could give like there's the 9/11 conspiracy, Princess Diana, from the UK murder,
Yeah, that's a big one, the Princess Diana one, where
yeah,
like
moon
I can't remember
landing,
what all happened. Yeah, the moon landing, right?
Roswell crash and cover up, protocols of the elders of Zion, this satanic panic, Barack Obama's birtherism, COVID and 5G, and birds aren't real. The
Oh,
birds
Definitely
birds
aren't.
aren't real.
aren't real. That's a good one.
Y'all want me to read that one? The
Yeah,
birds
They
birds
aren't
are
real.
definitely not real, bro. I've
they
never
got
seen a bird.
batteries in them, bro. I'm
Want me to
telling
read
you.
this one?
They're cameras. They have
Yeah, I'll
cameras.
read it.
They
All
charge
right.
up on the power lines.
That's exactly how it works.
They charge up, bro.
That's why
They're
they
not
always
real.
sit there.
And then when they like when they charge their battery too much, they just blow up on the power lines and fall
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
What
overcharge.
happens?
Oh, that's good.
But here, I'll read the article that this says right here. It says, when is a conspiracy not a conspiracy? When is it elaborate piece of performance art? Or does this make it even more of a conspiracy theory? The birds aren't real conspiracy is a movement developed by Peter something 23 who started spreading the idea in 2017. So this started happening around 2017, boys. Until December 2021, interviewing in the New York Times, this person stayed in a character as a true believer, insisting in media interviews and online that the birds aren't real, but rather they are surveillance drones made by the U.S. government. So birds
It's
aren't real.
crazy.
Has staff. It has an organization, real life protests. It bought real life billboards, and that's pretty much it. I don't want to read the rest of that, but so
It's
pretty
a
much just the
troll. It's a
government watching
troll.
us. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
bro,
a
they
troll
are.
fest.
Bro, that's the aliens. They put the birds down. We didn't have cameras. We
Dude,
just had
I don't even remember having birds when I was young.
I don't remember birds, bro.
What are birds? Like,
You ever
Bro.
shot a bird and opened it up and it's a bunch of robotic materials on the inside?
a bunch of like wires and stuff. That's crazy.
Motherboards on the inside and cameras.
Oh man, dude! Like, imagine seeing that. Like that. Being like, what the heck?
You
Open
send
your
a
eyes
bird,
from that day on.
send a bird drone to someone's yard, and they shoot it down. Find that. They'll definitely believe in the conspiracy.
That's crazy. What's up? What's another? What's the one? Sean, you want to talk about one?
only one I see. What's the whole 9/11 conspiracy? Like, what's
God,
what's
there's
that all
so
about?
many.
Oh,
Sean, how do you
Lord.
not know about that?
I no, I know about it. I
Me-
just don't
me
know
and-
like
me
any
and-
like proven facts or whatever that they're fucking talking about.
Dude, me and Daryl used to like watch those all the time on YouTube.
Fake.
Fake? Yeah, I agree. I think yeah.
Yeah, we had a
You
we had
agree
a,
it's fake?
we had a random tower fall down. Didn't even get hit by a plane.
Yeah,
It fell.
yeah. There was a newsreel, and in the on live TV, they literally said that building, like fell down, but it was still up when they said it. It was like right behind them. Yeah, it was literally still standing there.
Bro, there's some funky shit going on
I
about
need,
that.
I need, I need to go back and like watch that then. 'Cause I haven't seen like all
God, it's
videos
so
of
many, bro. It's
like that happened. You know,
that's like a
'cause I didn't-
wormhole. And then you know about like all the foreshadowing on in the 90s about the towers being hit with all the shows and subliminal messaging and all that shit.
I haven't looked into it really too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know like the big one is like that the jet fuel can't melt steel beams. That's the one that everyone jokes about. You know,
It can't melt it.
it can't melt it.
There's actually people that believe that there was never any planes that actually hit the building.
It's all CGI, bro. CGI planes.
I actually saw
Stupid.
I saw No, I don't believe that one because I actually saw like a new video like from a different angle. These people were on like a ferry in New
Mhm.
York when it hit, and they get a really good view of like the plane coming in and fucking just flapping the building.
That's crazy.
Bro, I was so young when that happened though. Like, was there shit going on before that happened? Like, was there like fucking, were they doing like
What do you mean before?
national messages like, yo, these planes are getting taken? Like, did we have a warning before that happened? You know what I'm saying?
There was like
I remember-
the footage. You know
I
the
remember
footage.
George Bush reading
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
kindergarten class and them coming and whispering in his ear.
Yeah,
But
that's
I thought that was because a plane hit the building. I'm saying,
No.
did we have a warning like, yo, these 4 planes just got hijacked at the same
they
time?
were saying like in the classroom, the kids were saying something that had some like the teacher was reading off like a sentence or something, and they were repeating it, and it had something to do with 9/11. I can't remember what they said though.
What the hell?
And it's not only that. There's also like the Pentagon that apparently got hit.
Yeah,
By
there's
plane.
no footage.
He has no footage at all. A fucking Pentagon, bro, a max security place.
Yeah, there's
has no
literally
footage.
cameras on every corner of that building, like everywhere.
But the area that got hit by the Pentagon was apparently holding like all this
Yeah,
all
some
this information.
Yeah.
all this information about money that went somewhere that wasn't that like missing money that's supposed to go somewhere, and they never found out like because that like they blew it up.
Yeah, I've heard that also, and it's really sketchy that there's no footage of that at all.
No,
Like not a fucking civilian.
in DC, bro,
No pictures. Nothing. Nothing happened.
not nada. I think
No,
there's
that's
like
Crazy.
one little bit of footage just showing like the parking lot, like kind of like you see debris going
Ocean,
everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
I
So I don't
don't
know.
know, bro.
I think there's definitely something wrong with that, though. I don't know what it is.
Fucking
Well, I know
aliens.
there was like a, what was it, the Cold War or was it World War? I can't remember. But there was like, I forgot where I read this or what was it. I might have been talking to somebody, but apparently there was like a terrorist thing that happened like during wartime or something like that. But people swear up and down that the government is the ones that started that shit. Like, and apparently the terrorist group like went to like the capital, not capital, but somewhere like where there's a big group and started like mowing down people. Apparently, I forget what that shit was called. I wish I
No
remembered.
Russian.
No Russian.
No Russian.
Yeah, Call of Duty. No, it's not that. I can't remember. And apparently, like it was true. Like the government came out later on and said that like it was true that
Yeah,
they're the
the
ones.
government's released some crazy shit recently.
Yeah.
Well, what about the recent one where like the aircraft the what was it?
UFO.
Yeah, it was the UFO that the like what was it? It was like the Air Force
Yeah.
something
They had some
like
footage of-
saw 'em.
They didn't know what
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
yeah, it was unexplained aircraft. Like they didn't. It was moving
Unexplained aircraft.
crazy. Yeah, it was moving crazy speeds back and forth, up and down.
Yeah,
They
they
I
don't-
saw
seen
like
they
it.
a
don't know
video
what it was.
that disproved it, but I don't know, how true it is,
I've seen a
Like,
couple of
like-
videos.
Like I don't know all the backstory on it, so I couldn't say.
You should have some insight on that, bro. Being in the Air Force,
Blake,
Like, people gotta have some
Yeah.
stories there.
You know, just a lower
Blake,
rank.
what the
Blake, are
heck?
you-
not even
are you-
officer?
Somebody.
Shit, no.
I bet Blake's reverse engineering shit right now. He just don't want to say. He's under oath.
It's so true.
Under oath. Damn, you're working for the government, Blake? We can't trust you,
yeah,
bro.
Blake. Yeah, Blake. Come on, tell us.
Yeah, bro, you can tell your bros,
Tell
bro.
us.
We won't tell
Yeah,
anyone
bro. They ain't
while
gonna
I'm
kill us.
recording.
We won't. We won't
They
put
won't
this
kill us.
podcast up on the internet. Come on.
Yeah. Come on, bro. Let us know your secrets.
Nah, have you not heard anything while you're working at the base though? Nothing like that.
No, like they didn't talk about it at all. I mean, they don't tell us much unless it's like need to know stuff. Like it's
I mean, just
like-
like,
like-
other crewmates like in your rank.
no, I
Do
haven't
you have
heard
any-
anybody talking about that. Honestly,
do you
like
have
wasn't
any-
that a retired? Like wasn't he like retired too or something? Or no? Because then he get out and like make like videos after that.
Who?
The dude,
Bob Lazar?
yeah, like whoever.
I know
Like-
the
like
story about
whenever
Bob
those
Lazar because he said he worked at Area 51 and he gives out a bunch of information about reverse engineering alien aircraft. But
You know,
it's-
another thing that's like a conspiracy theory is the is like during the World War II, like while they were like trying, like the Nazis were, trying to find new ways to like get an edge on like to like win the war, pretty much everybody else.
Yeah,
They
invented
it's
meth.
called the what like I know like it was around the same time that they invented the V2 rocket. It was
Yeah, they were
called the
trying to make their
Bell.
version of the Captain America, didn't you know?
No, like what is it called? It's Sean, look it up. It's I look up like the Nazi Bell. I'm trying to
I
remember
know
like
what
what
bell
like,
you're
what
talking about. That
yeah,
weird
and so
bell.
what it was it was like a UFO or something, right? It was like a relic or some kind of device that was supposed to float in the air. I don't know if it was supposed to like give unlimited energy or something like that. I
Yeah,
can't
Is
something
it
remember.
a
like that.
conspiracy? Is
Yeah,
it
it
the
is.
Conspiracy theory.
Glock or whatever?
I mean that might be like the German.
GLOCKE. Die.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Does it look
practice
like a
your German,
bell?
bro. I know what you're talking
Here,
about. I
I'll
heard
read
about
it. It
that
says
before.
was a was a top secret Nazi scientific technology device, secret weapon, first described by the Polish journalist. I don't know how to fucking say their name because it's Polish.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
not
later popularized by the military journalist Nick, I don't care, who associated it with Nazi something something. But yeah, it says free energy suppression research is what it was.
Did you type in bell? Because that's what.
Yeah, yeah, it shows like a
Yeah,
bell.
it's like a picture of like a bell like being chained up with like
It's not
chains on
chained
it.
up. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you what it is. Let me stream it real quick. All right, everybody join, and this is on Wikipedia, by the way, but this is what popped up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I'll let y'all read it.
Yeah.
Wonder Waffle? Holy shit.
It's
The
the
Wonder
Wonder
Waffle.
Waffle.
God damn.
Dang it.
I knew Call of Duty was sending subliminal messages.
Right,
I fucking knew it, dude.
zombies
Bro.
coming next, bro.
Where do you think they got the ray
Glock?
gun from, bro? The ray
Die
gun.
Glock more like Die Rise, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that shit is crazy though. Like, there's a couple like Nazi
Well, yeah.
projects that they came out with that like I
Time
think like there was like a
Machine?
stealth thing.
Well, yeah, when like they lost the war, like America like took like pretty much all their scientific shit. And some of the Nazi scientists converted over to America. It's called Operation Paperclip.
They also went to Brazil.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh boy, that's another conspiracy. Are you guys ready for that?
There's actually a conspiracy that Hitler's still alive, that didn't die. Then he went to Brazil or somewhere else.
Jeffrey Epstein's still alive.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, bro. That was a fake body.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was definitely.
The
I mean, you never know,
the
honestly.
the CIA took him
Body double.
to hold the British by the balls.
I mean,
All
wasn't he
all those-
threatening?
all-
Wasn't he threatening them though? Because he had footage
yeah,
of everybody.
all those princes, over there.
He had dirt on everybody.
Uh-oh.
What?
I think I hear someone at my door.
Bro,
They're coming for you,
dead.
bro.
Dude, I think someone's at my window.
Oh shit, son! Something's in my bottle. Oh wait, I'm about to finish it. That's what it is.
I got this drink in my cup.
Yep.
I got this beer in my hand.
Fucking cyanide in your beer, bro. Got that.
God damn, they knew. They knew, bro.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. Anybody else got one?
I mean, there are the frogs that are gay, bro. And InfoWars.
Oh, I'm fucking done.
Frogs are gay. What about
that
what
out.
about MK Ultra? This isn't really a conspiracy theory.
It's real.
But I know you guys have heard of it. It got declassified by the CIA, where they were using like LSD and other drugs to like interrogate people to see if it would like force confessions on people,
Mm-hmm.
and they used it on like regular U.S. citizens,
Right.
like to see if it would happen, before they used it on other enemies. Pretty sketchy.
Right.
Pretty sure it happened in like the 70s, something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, wasn't that with like LSD?
It was a bunch of drugs, and they used like crazy interrogation methods.
Yeah, I heard they played like songs over and over again.
Yeah, they would put you in like a sensory deprivation tank.
Yeah,
just
we're
acid for like
we're
fucking hours on end.
like those rooms that this sound is so quiet you can literally hear your organs.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Oh God, that's
Put
crazy.
you in a dark
Imagine
room,
that.
soundproof, lights off. Just a fucking black box with nothing. while you're tripping off crazy amounts of LSD. You would admit to
Right.
anything, bro. Once you came back, you would admit to anything. You'd be like, "Yeah, I don't want to do that again."
It wouldn't
Yeah.
even be the same after you came back.
Bro, you'd be a completely different person.
That'd be crazy, man.
It's the early 70s too, so they used like crazy methods, you know.
Yeah, because
Like
pretty inhumane.
electroshock therapy, the black boxes, anything, waterboarding, while you're tripping on LSD or other psychoactive drugs, you know.
Yeah,
Like research chemicals basically, like different forms of LSD.
That's crazy. Yeah, and then like it probably like make you go crazy, like, and then uh I don't know, like what they like it'd probably like, because like what is it called when they like test stuff on you? Because like even like, you know, like drug runners and like drug lords and stuff like that, they have like they have a person that, like, when they get a new drug or when they get like a shipment of drugs, they'll like give it to them, you know, and let them try it first. It's like a
Oh
junkie,
yeah,
like, pretty much.
yeah.
Yeah.
They'll tell you
guinea
what the
pig.
fucking
Basically a guinea pig.
Yeah,
yeah,
like a guinea pig, yeah.
tell you the purity on it. They just know it
Right,
offhand. They
right,
just do
yeah.
so many drugs. They're like, yeah, this shit's good.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
I think they
Uh,
round up some homeless people and do that. Or used to.
or
They
just
they do
junk, or just,
they do that
junkies
now.
in general.
They do that now in hospitals when they think that there's a new way to, like, you know, combat something. They pay people thousands of dollars, like, yo, let us run this test trial on you. If this new
Bro,
drug works, they do that now.
bro, speaking of that, like when I came with you guys,
Oh, you cut out. What'd you
so,
say?
I said, like, when I went down there to hang out with you guys, when there was a commercial on the radio for, like, is like everyone in, blah 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 county, um there's an experimental drug and you will be paid, this amount of money if you come in and you try out this drug for, like, you stay with us for like a week and you try out this drug. Did you guys not hear about that on the radio?
Uh-oh.
That's right.
That's on the radio everywhere, bro. That's up here.
Was it up? It wasn't up. It
I
wasn't
don't
up.
listen
It
to the
wasn't.
radio.
No, I'm saying I've heard that on the fucking radio before. They do that kind of shit all the time for different, like, kind of drugs.
Right.
They'll pay you to stay like a week or two at the hospital, you know, 5 or 10 grand, take this drug for 2 weeks and see how it affects you. Some people die. Some people are like, yeah, that shit works. And then you see a fucking ad for a drug that's like 30 different side effects on it. Like, you might experience vomiting or sweating or rash or death, cardiac arrest or
Yeah.
stroke, diarrhea. Like, and it's like, bro, they know those side effects because they tested it on a bunch of people. And some of
That's
those people
crazy.
died. Some of those people died trying to get 10 grand. Now you imagine the people just willing to take a drug for 10 grand.
Right. Yeah, that's crazy,
Your life is
bro.
worth 10 grand.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I don't understand why. That I think like it's a good idea. I
But
guess if you're
I
that,
think
if
I
you're
think
that desperate.
I think the U.S. government is awesome. Just so you guys know that.
Yeah,
For the record.
compared
For
to
the
fucking
record,
compared to
Yeah, I mean,
everybody
compared to
else's,
other
absolutely.
countries, that's crazy.
Like number one, USA, USA.
I don't support any of these conspiracy theories.
Yeah, these are all just like stuff that like other people believe. I mean,
That we
I mean,
heard.
I'm just trying to make
yeah,
you
I've heard
guys
of.
think. You know, I'm just
All
trying to
right,
make you guys
open
think.
that big brain.
Yeah, open the big brain. MK Ultra.
Stop being
Big
sheep.
brain.
Were you a patient?
Yeah,
Being
like,
sheep.
Sean the sheep. You
Oh,
hear how
fuck
quiet
off.
he's been? He's been quiet for the past 20 minutes.
I've been listening
Sean
because
the
y'all
sheep.
talking. Fuck y'all.
It's
Sean the sheep.
John the sheep.
so you gotta
Anyways,
know one conspiracy theory. Come on, what's your
I told you which one
what's
I
like
know about because I've made fun of this when
9/11?
that one, and I've made fun of the 5G and Corona bullshit. Like
That's real.
Yeah, like they say
That's
like the
real.
5G they say like the 5G like gives you like some type of like radiation. It's like I can't remember like what kind of wave it is, but like it like
Making people
affects you,
sick,
and like
bro.
it was like giving people headaches, like migraines who lived in the area. Yeah, did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's why that was one of the
Uh,
most common symptoms.
no,
From
no, but they actually like if you go to like a 5G like tower, they actually have a gate out front, and it says like you don't want to
can't be within
like
a certain amount
yeah,
of
you
feet.
can't be
That's
within a certain mean, and it actually is harmful, like some of the stuff that, but I don't
yeah,
think it's at the extent that
yeah.
they
I think it's
say it is.
yeah. You have to be around it for like a extended period of time
Yeah, like because they have
compared
people
to
that go
just
up on
being
those
around it.
towers,
They're
like they have
wearing
people that
fucking
go up on those
hazmat
towers.
suits. They're wearing
Yeah, they
hazmat
do wear
suits.
like, well, it's like a, I'm pretty sure it's like some kind of like metal, like it's got like some kind of like alloy in it or something like that that like protects them from it,
Like
like kind of like
deflects
a,
off the radiation.
yeah, deflects off of them, yeah. Like kind of like what astronauts wear like when they go up into space, because there's nothing protecting the rays of the sun, you know, because there's no atmosphere, right? So like the closer you are to like to the sun, the more you're exposed to like the radiation of it. That's why they say like if you go up in a plane, uh, you'll actually like you're more likely to die from radiation poisoning, like the more you fly, than actually uh than to actually like die from it like falling down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that, like because you don't think about that, but like the closer you are, to the you know space, which is like up in our atmosphere, like the less protection you have from UV rays and stuff like that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I actually, yeah, go ahead.
The ozone layer, I think, kind of protects us. Once you go
Mm,
out past that, you're kind of fucked.
Yes,
Unless you,
sir.
unless you're in an astronaut suit or in a fucking spaceship
Trying to
or a
get cooked.
satellite, something to protect you.
Right.
If you're
Oh,
out there naked, it's over. You're
right.
just fucking
That's a
spontaneously
GG.
combusting. Yeah, GG. Good game.
Spontaneous combustion. You guys heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys think that's real?
Uh,
I heard a
There's,
story
there's
of a guy way back when it actually happened to.
yeah, there's spontaneously combusted.
you stupid. You
Yeah.
stupid fuck. All right, all right, all right. All right, boys. Well, we're going to end it there because it's been an hour. We could go on and on about conspiracy theories, honestly. There's so many
Yeah,
out there.
let's keep going. Episode
No,
2.
let's keep going. Well, we might if they like it, if they want us to keep going. But let us know what you guys think. And thank you for listening. Have a good one. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Pieces.
Peace.
Peace.
All right, everybody. This is my donation. Freaking blame Daryl. He never sent me the freaking link to where he wanted me to donate. So I just looked for something, and then I found this. It's K9 for Warriors. It helps veterans get, service dogs to help them with PTSD and stuff like that. So I figured I'd just donate to them. If you like the video, let us know by leaving a like and comment and subscribe, please.